All right, so let me bring in Aphumelele Mdlalane. Now, she's been covering this story for us. Aphumelele, very good morning to you. Get us caught up with this case. What has transpired so far in court?
Good morning to you, Blaine, and also to the viewers at home. Court is expected to start at 9:30. Like you said, what transpired yesterday, it's a state witness from is a former SAPS member took the stand, whereby he was being questioned by the firearm that is believed by the state that it was linked to this murder case of Siemens. This is where he was, of course, submitting, or rather giving his testimony, saying how was the firearm being in his possession. That's why we understood that he was arrested last year together with accused number 7 and 8. 7 is Karabo Tau, who is a disbarred advocate, and number 8 is Sizwe Mpati, who is also a former SAPS member. That's where they were arrested last year, and they were in possession of this firearm that is being linked to the murder of Siemens. And during cross-examination, that's where we heard that he was being grilled, of course, by the defense, saying that they were complaining about many statements that was submitted by this former SAPS member, who is Molefi Koebo. They were questioning, of course, saying that how come he would make many statements with different informations, whereas he was supposed to have made one statement that is supposed to have all the information that is important. That was a focus of a cross-examination yesterday, and today the continuation of cross-examination by the defense, and we expect more witnesses to take the stand. And we've seen a trend of SAPS members, many SAPS members taking the stand here as a part of giving the evidence by the state, explaining. Others were involved, or rather are still involved in this case and in the investigation, and also others were involved in terms of doing the arrest. Now they were taking the stand just to explain how has this unfolded since the killing of Dr. Louis Siemens from May last year. We expect more, like I said, even though we do not know who will be the next person to be taking the stand, because we must remember that the prosecutor, or rather the state, is very careful in terms of naming the witnesses beforehand, because they were also complaining that they're getting intimidations, even threats, and the state is still investigating who has leaked the state witness lists to the social media. Therefore, we can see that even for us, it's quite difficult to be able to know beforehand who is taking the stand. We've also seen quite a tight security yesterday when this former SAPS member, Molefi Koebo, was giving his testimony yesterday. Blaine?
This witness, Molefi, we understand from reporting that he was with the South African Police Service for about, 13 years until he was dismissed. And what I find very interesting is that the witness was warned that some of the questions that will be posed to him might incriminate him in certain matters. Talk to us more about this.
Indeed, Blaine, like you mentioned, there was an act that was read for him that he is taking a stand voluntarily. He said he's going to take the stand to help the state to get to the bottom of this. However, even if he incriminates himself, he has to be honest in every way, even if he incriminates himself. Therefore, charges that will be faced, that will be towards him, will be withdrawn for as long as he remains honest and tells the state exactly what transpired when they were arrested, him and accused 7 and 8, while they were in possession of this illegal firearm linked to the murder of Siemens.
Aphumelele, just remind us where we are at this stage in terms of this case. How long has it been set down for?
Blaine, we are on the fifth week now, and this is the period that was given for this trial to run. But with the look of things, and also hearing from the defense side and also to the state, it is, of course, indeed will be taking longer. We can see it running until around January to February, because we still even expect more state witnesses to take a stand. Just now, the current state witness is number 19, and we understand that there is 78 in total people who are supposed to come here and take the stand. Not forgetting that also the convicted murderer Xolisile Mbembeto, who turned a state witness and is currently serving his 22 years, will be one of the people who will be coming here and take the stand.
Let's leave it there. Thank you very much indeed for your reporting. SABC news reporter Aphumelele Mdlalane, they live for us in Bloemfontein.